This tech can save your life, help you live longer and feel better. It's simple, easy, and inexpensive. I'm Dr. Lou. I'm an infectious disease doctor. As a wife, I worry about my husband dying young because as a doctor, that's what I see. I tell my patients to use this machine daily to be healthier and to improve chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease and potentially killer diseases like infections and strokes. This machine costs as little as a trip to Starbucks and is more powerful than a $500 fitness tracker if you learn to use it. In this video, I'm going to talk about why you need a blood pressure meter and how to shop for it. Good blood pressure means good blood flow. No life, no flow. Actually, it's no flow, no life. Keep in mind that one good blood pressure at the doctor's office doesn't mean you're good every day, but one bad blood pressure does mean you need to change your lifestyle ASAP. So what decreases blood flow? Inflammation that goes on silently in your body every day. The National Institute of Health recommends everyone 3 years and older check their blood pressure at least once a year. I think that's crazy. Do you check your bank account once a year? Do you check your refrigerator once a year? Do you check your gas tank once a year? No. Why is your health less important? Check it more than one time a year. How many times have you checked your blood pressure in the last year? You can spend thousands of dollars, getting blood tests, donating liters of blood, but it's not going to be as powerful as a blood pressure meter to improve your inflammation. That's why doctors and paramedics measure vital signs like your blood pressure and heart rate. In the hospital, we wake you up multiple times at night to check your blood pressure and heart rate. It's that important. So if it is vital for life, why aren't you measuring these vital signs at your home? By the time you get a diagnosis of high blood pressure, that inflammation has already caused harm to your brain, your kidneys, your immune system. There's no organ or body part that's spared. Your blood pressure pill can't reverse the damage because it doesn't address the root cause. But the good news is, if you check your blood pressure every day, you will figure out what is causing inflammation to stop damaging your health. One of the best markers of blood flow to keep you healthy inside. It determines your heart rate, how well you digest food, your mood, your hormones, your breathing rate. Measure your blood pressure daily after you wake up, before you sleep, after you eat, after you exercise. Check it when you feel bad, angry, sad, happy, worried, tired, anxious. Record these numbers and look for a trend. All blood pressure meters will check your blood pressure and your heart rate. A normal blood pressure is less than 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury. Check your blood pressure in different environments. All diseases cause bad blood flow, from dehydration, infections, heart disease, high cholesterol, diabetes. They will all make you feel bad. And when your blood pressure is too low, below 100 over 60, or when your blood pressure is too high, above 140 over 90, you have bad blood flow. No flow, no life. I have patients who tell me that they have white coat syndrome and they only have high blood pressure when they go to the doctor. In medical school, I was trained not to treat them, which makes absolutely no sense. If your body reacts like that just by showing up, you can respond like that with any stress in your life. Everyone has stress, but not everyone has high blood pressure. Your sixth grader doesn't have high blood pressure. It's because your child's blood vessels have not been damaged by inflammation that has accumulated in your life from your lifestyle, really from the foods that you eat or don't eat, the exercise that you don't do, and the sleep that you're not getting enough of. It's been proven in 2019 by Penn Medicine that untreated white coat syndrome increases your risk twofold for a fatal heart attack. Heart disease is the #1 killer in the United States. This is why it's so important that everyone owns and uses on a regular basis a blood pressure meter. For major injuries, your body, it doesn't beat around the bush with blood vessel inflammation. You'll know with pain, redness, swelling, heat, and loss of function. But for chronic diseases, signs of blood vessel inflammation is subtle, and it's easy to think it's just everyday life. Whether it's your nagging back pain, or your throbbing headache, or your exhausting fatigue. The thing is, in all chronic health conditions like diabetes and hypertension, cause blood vessel inflammation. And when your blood vessels are inflamed, your blood flow decreases, your immunity weakens, and you get pain and feel bad. Now, you don't have to go broke to own one. Here are my tips on how to shop for blood pressure meter. Here are 5 criteria you should consider when shopping for a blood pressure meter. It needs to be affordable, it needs to be accurate, it needs to be easy to put on, it needs to be portable, and it needs to be easy to read. So number 1, when you go on Amazon, you will find hundreds of choices with prices ranging from $20 to several $100s. Honestly, I think most blood pressure machines are fairly good. Buy a machine you can afford. Number 2, take that machine to your doctor's office to compare it with their calibrated equipment to know how accurate your machine is. It can be as simple as a nurse visit, which costs a lot less than seeing the doctor. Number 3, finding a machine you can easily use is the next important criteria. So choose a wrist meter like this if you have limited hand mobility instead of an upper arm blood pressure meter. Larger, it's more difficult to use because people have to struggle to line it up to a large blood vessel in the elbow area. Number 4, find a machine that's lightweight so it can travel with you. This wrist blood pressure meter can fit in my purse, glove compartment, or backpack easily. The arm meter is larger and it's heavier. Measuring your blood pressure and observing a trend or a change in your blood pressure number is an early warning sign to change course when your blood pressure is bad. This is why a blood pressure meter needs to be portable. Now, if you're a workaholic, you should have a meter at work or in your purse, right? If you're not at home and your meter's at home, it's not gonna help you. And when you notice your blood pressure is increased, it may be from work stress, and you can do things to relax it. You can do breathing exercises to activate your vagus nerve and improve the oxygen in your body. So you wanna sit down, uncross your legs, a 4-second slow breath in through your nose, 8-second slow breath out through your mouth. You should only do about 3 times in a row in the beginning, and you will notice that your heart rate and your blood pressure will go down a little bit. By activating your vagus nerve and improving your oxygen exchange, you're giving your brain more fuel. It's going to reduce your stress hormones, decrease your blood pressure. And this is why yoga meditation are so good to improve your health. When you begin to make breathing exercises or meditation a routine to control your stress, you will notice your health will improve. Number 5, purchase a blood pressure meter that is easy on the eyes. You should not need a degree to read the digits on the machine. So if you're buying a blood pressure meter for an older parent, keep in mind that if there's too many digits on the face and too many buttons, it's going to be really difficult to learn how to put this on and which buttons to push. So test it on your kids. If your kid in 6th grade can do it, your parents probably can do it. And this way, when you call your parents, they're not going to confuse the number. 118 could be 1 o'clock and 18 minutes. Find one with a clear start button with large blood pressure and heart rate numbers. And be sure to encourage them to check their blood pressure whenever they're changing their routine, after they eat, so they know what their food is doing to them. My patients who eat a lot of processed food or restaurant food, they notice that their blood pressure will go up because it's full of fat and sodium that increases their blood vessel inflammation. So when they give it up, they can see that their blood pressure is improved. Food can actually elevate your blood pressure and constrict your blood vessel within minutes of eating it. When you feel fogginess or having chest pain, discomfort after eating, or lethargy, basically you're tired, check your blood pressure. It may be that your blood pressure is not happy with the food that you ate. So this is where a $20 investment can save you tens of thousands of dollars as well as years of suffering. I hope this video was helpful. Please get a blood pressure meter and please give it as a gift. If you're interested, I have my favorite picks in the link below. If you like this video, you'll love the next one. See you there.